Okay, let's take a look at Spider Queen. So, whoa, whoops. It's in fast mode there. Let's just pause it real quick. So we went to lanes. Ant initially went top, but then he was sneaking around, and we planned to ambush Cho'Gall here in mid. And that was wildly successful, I'd say. Alright, so a bunch of stuff happens. Let me actually just quickly turn down the audio on the game as it records here. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so raining without any terrible surprise. Fantastic little jump there. Let's just see how it plays out. Yeah, those shields save him. Oh, and Chen goes down. That must have been mid. Yeah, it was, I recall now. Some good harassing. Oh, looks like we have a fight here. Actually 4v2, right? Since Cho'Gall is 2. And that doesn't go so well. That's alright. Okay, so then Cho'Gall comes mid again. Yes, so actually I want to pause and point out what Antaeus said here. It's going to become really apparent throughout this game that Raynor is a Cho'Gall killer and Tyrande is an enabler, because between her, I took a Shrink Ray with that, the stun, and the Ranger's Mark, or Hunter's Mark. It is just incredible how quickly we took him down, time and time again. So there's a bunch dancing around. It's Spider Queen, and you know, we're behind on level for the moment, but that's alright. We have Zag pushing bot nicely. You know, we're getting Cho'Gall down well, so they have to go and heal. Except they don't. It's very interesting. Okay, and so looks like Zag there, I think it was Mig, got double teamed. So I went to fill in and bought the experience, but could only do so much. Good support there. Good fight, good getting away. And wow, not sure why Sylvanas decided to chase you, but fantastic. That was a clear choice. So everything's kind of alright. I was asking for help over here, Mig gets back, and we were able to complete the turn-in. Okay, so now there should be some team fights going on. Actually, we were pretty well split across all lanes, but effectively. Okay, so we have 3 mid lane, and that was the Cho'Gall lane. Lucas splits off, seeing Cho'Gall in control, and help needed up there. I mean, all around, you know, pretty good and solid. Alright, so Clear Knight getting a little bit bullied. Not able to get away. Lucas using Chen's soaking ability to grab the coins, the gems, and that's just sort of ended that little skirmish. And pretty soon, yeah, I think they will get the turn in. It's Spider Queen, so you know, it's a funny map. Not a whole lot goes on for quite a while. Just a whole bunch of little skirmishes. And we did find a control in the map. Alright, we're surprised that they got it next. And let's see. But we turned it into a little push here, which was nice. Kept the spider nice and far back. Seeing the weak lane, we pushed back, and that gave us the freedom to split across top and bot. They all come bot. And we use the ults. Not sure what healed Lucas that much, but that's great. So Sylvanas goes down, and there we have, I missed the stun, but Cho'Gall's in bad shape. And a very nice use of an ult. Oh, can he finish the job? He can. That was great. Really well done there. And then a little bit alone, but we know that they have 3 down, so pretty safe to be solo there. Alright, so then we were able to get the next ones. I went back for mana in order to accommodate our team fight. We had 3 on Cho'Gall, Sylvanas silences. And good, you guys pulled it away. Let's just see what happens here. Good, focusing on Sylvanas. She's the squishy there. And what the hell am I doing? Give Lucas a heal. I could have done that sooner. Lucas goes for the ult, which is really good because, of course, that also keeps him from dying. Looks like we're not able to accomplish much with it. That's okay because we have some giants and spiders here, and here is the Shrink Ray into stun, into Hunter's Mark, into dead. So that's how you take care of Cho'Gall. We all kind of pulled back a little late, but it was okay because you were plenty safe, and it actually gave us a beautiful ambush on Zagara there, who thought, Asmodan, who thought he was coming to help. So by now we have a ton more gems to turn in. I don't think it's enough, but it's a good number. So we go ahead and turn in. Other team concerned about the turn in. Cho'Gall alone, and just absolutely evaporated. Beautiful. Alright. So at this point we decided to do boss. Great call. They're turning in, and yes, they had a ton to turn in, but that's okay. Because it left us nice and alone. And they didn't have enough, so even though they had a lot, it wasn't enough. Good. So then we got boss, and they thought they would push. I don't know where they thought we were for so long, especially after having just gotten the boss. That was a pretty poor map awareness move on their part. They should have realized that we were together as a team and we'd be moving somewhere. Oh, that's right, we got the spiders at the same time as we had the boss. No, they'd taken care of boss by now, that's why. I don't see it on the map, but still, we went boss into spiders, which is absolutely ungood. Assault from Reyna. Okay, once again, I mean, Shrink Ray makes it easy to stun, and Hunter's Mark, and that's the end of him. Beautiful. And at this point, they're basically 3 people down. They're trying to defend the top lane. You can see that. So it's push time for us. We're at full health. We have lots of mana. We've used 1 ult here. And so, did we go on to core? We sure as heck did. And we pull away. Very good. I love how quick we were to react there. You know, we really just pulled back as a team. There were no stragglers. Nobody turned back to shoot. That was really good. I think I commented during the game, but that was an outstanding retreat. Really nicely done. And as we know, one of the hallmarks of a poor team is that they just can't retreat from a battle. And we did that really well. Alright, so they got the max web weavers, but we were able to secure the bruisers. That will, of course, help defend against the web weavers. They started to push up here. And yeah, so I must have shrink raid Sylvanas. End of Sylvanas. And I believe, let's see, so we're just going to finish it there. Cho'Gall uses ult on Mig. Mig's able to stay safe though. Awesome, Diablo. You know, here's the thing with Cho'Gall. Every CC is a double CC. The shrink ray is a double shrink ray, right? Diablo's repositioning, I don't know what it's called because I've barely played him. It's as if he can get a 2-for-1 on repositioning the opponent. So, we had an outstanding team for Cho'Gall. Not much Mig could do there, except actually, let's not look. Maybe it was not safe to be split off there, but that's okay. Ultimately, at this point, we had so much momentum. I can certainly appreciate overextending a little bit. I don't know if I used the stun or what, but I must have missed there. So all we did was scare Cho'Gall away. Gets his heals. Nice ant. Way to expect that prism and dodge it. And alone Sylvanas is a dead Sylvanas. Boom. Finished. Well, this one was by the books. I mean, we're three levels ahead. And at this point... so this was actually an interesting call. So instead of going for core, we decided to go for the top fort from the inside, while they only had one down. And I guess I don't know if the wall was down when we started that, but I was at low hit points and kind of scared, so I said, I gotta get out of here. At this point, I'm about to die, as I recall. There was nothing to do. Yeah, I was just like, I'm surrounded and dead. Alright, Sylvanas. That's right, their Sylvanas was ridiculous. Uber overextending and soloing. A nice 3-on-1, and that'll be the end of the terrible Artanis. So we have almost enough gems here. Then we decided to do boss. Let's see, so Antaeus was distracting Cho'Gall, which is great because they probably would have suspected that Antaeus would, Raynor would have been on boss. He just sort of walks away, which is really interesting, but good eye, Antaeus, for seeing that and seeing that you were safe to go ahead and join us on the boss. And once again, Cho'Gall. So easy, so easy. Although he was alone, so what did you expect? But he just melted. Here's where we get boss and spiders, and... Oh, no, we didn't. We were too short. One short. So we just went for camps and turn-in. So there's our turn-in, there's our camps, and... Oh, I missed. And that was it. I mean... We went bot, which meant we, avoided the main conflict up there. Ult comes out, Lucas just drinks through it. Still does good damage to him, but, I mean, he soaked that like no one else can. Once again, beautiful, and we end it. So, as I said, by the books, nice job. We absolutely dominated that one. Giant killer, no kidding.